Hello, good evening, everyone. Please confirm you can hear me. If you can hear me, please just say I can hear you so that we can kick off. If you can hear me, just say you can hear me, please. All right, beautiful. So if you're already here, please sit tight and get ready. We're going to have a very beautiful ride for your orientation tonight. Um, we're going to be kicking off in the next 3 minutes. So let's give everyone room to join in. All right. So welcome, everyone. I can see your comments. Amazing, amazing people. I love your energy. And I just hope we can maintain this energy for the next 3 months. All right. So welcome to the orientation. So let's just give some people a couple of minutes, just 3 minutes or more, so they can join in before we proceed. Thank you very much, everyone. All right. Good evening, everyone. So we're officially starting the DSP300 Cohort 5 orientation. And please, if you can hear me now, please, just few persons. If you can hear me, just say I can hear you again so that I know that everyone is carried. Can you all hear me now? All right. Okay. So welcome everyone. And also confirm that you can see my screen. Confirm that you can see my screen. Confirm that you can see my screen, please. All right, I think you can see the screen, so that makes sense. All right. So welcome everyone to the DSP300 Cohort 5 orientation. This is one of our corporate social responsibility, a program we do, and we're doing this for 5 years now, training 300 Rivers people, Rivers youths, on in-demand tech skills, standard training for solid 3 months. This is COHORT-5, and we've been consistent with it. You're actually now undergoing the selection process. You received an email, and after the email, you were actually added to a WhatsApp group through a link. Yeah, so the next phase is this orientation, which is the most important phase. Please take note that you should take this orientation as serious as anything else. Take this orientation as serious as anything else. So what you need to do for me now, before we proceed, please, I'm begging you, what you need to do now before we proceed is just take a screenshot, especially you can just drop a comment and take a screenshot of you in this orientation. And one way you can do it is you can just drop any comment at all and then take a screenshot right away. Okay, this is so important. It will come true for you. Please, I'm begging you. We're going to be using it alongside this particular orientation. So just take a screenshot of you on this call. Just take a screenshot of this orientation right now. Especially, you can take the screenshot where your name is showing, maybe where you just wrote a comment, like one Bright Brown just did "this is me." That's nice. So someone just said "I'm present." Oh, that's fine. So you can do that and take a screenshot where your name is showing. All right, cool. So let's get started. If you cooperate with me, I can assure you that we're going to leave here as soon as possible. If you cooperate with me, I'm assuring you that we're going to leave here as soon as possible. So first, that I've mentioned to you that DSP300 is a program of Harvox Tech Hub. It is what we do every year, training 300 people for free. Now, take note of this. The training is completely free. It is an intense training. It is the same standard of our training that we give to our paid trainees. We do not water it down. So we're not bringing you in to give you a tip of the iceberg and ask you to pay some money. Say no. We're giving you standard training you can do well to visit Harvox School, school.harvox.com, and you can see the prices of our courses there. All right. And so what this means, therefore, is that after today, you don't have to say you're doing a free training, because you would have known the cost of the training you're coming in for and then what you're giving in for this training. All right. So what we do at Harvox basically is that we do trainings, standard trainings. We train on various in-demand tech skills. Late last year and early this year, we introduced the AI component of our courses, amazing stuff, which means that right now at Harvox, any course you're taking, we incorporate the AI component of that course, not just the course alone, preparing all our students for the future. So our trainings ranges from product design, product management, cybersecurity, front-end web development, which is one of the things you're going to be doing, back-end web development, mobile app development, data analytics, which is one of the courses you'll be doing, digital marketing, you know, which other one, graphics design, and all of those, right? So we actually train people on those courses. The cost of our training ranges from 150,000 naira down to almost 600,000 naira, depending on the course. But for those of you that will make it through after today, you're part of our community. You're going to be part of the Harvox community. We give out 15% when people subscribe to our trainings through you. So when someone comes to train at Harvox and they say, oh, this person recommended us, we'll give you 15%. So if it's a training of 150,000, we give you 15% of that money to you, completely to you, all right? If it's a cost of 500,000, we'll give you 15% of that, all right? So, but it's only open to those in our community. The next thing we do at Harvard Tech Hub is product development. So we build products, mobile apps, web development, desktop softwares, and all of that for individuals and organizations. Two things there I want to ask of you. Number one is that if you know anyone, any organization that want to build anything, be it fintech, taxi hailing app, anything buildable, anything, I beg, no carry our work, go give another person. Do well to recommend Harvard Tech Hub. And by the way, you have a whopping 20%. And that's one way people make money with Harvard Tech Hub. That's one way people make money at Harvard Tech Hub. Like, imagine we're building a product of 3 million naira, 20% is 600K sharp. That's why we organize a training called Tech Sales. We're going to be doing another one before the end of your training. It's free. You can join it so you understand how to make money without even writing a code or making money using tech companies, all right? So you can make so much money as much as possible. You can make so much money as much as possible. You can make a whole lot of money. Then the third thing is incubation and acceleration. Incubation and acceleration. Now, what we do there is that for people who are building products, startup founders and all of that, we give them opportunity to, come and incubate. We help them do their marketing strategy, their legal documents, expose them to investors and all of that. Right now, we also have a venture studio, which is the only tech company in the whole of Niger Delta that does have a venture studio, where we now build products ourselves and set up teams to run them and be like executives and co-founders. We build the product ourselves and we set up teams to run them. All right, so that is what we do at Harvard Tech Hub. Now, right away, we're going to be moving on to the phases of this training. So if you're there, please, just so that I know before I move to the next slide, we're moving very fast. Just confirm, just few persons can just type in I'm still with you. Just type in I'm still with you so I know that you're still hearing me. Thank you. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so somebody said in the chat box that we are with you, but you're not with us. Okay, please, I'm back. I'm back. I had to mute for a while just to make sure that you certainly. If you can hear me now once again, say yes, you can hear me so I can proceed. All right. All right, amazing. So what you can see now are the various phases. What you can see now are the various phases of this our training and all of that. So you've done registration. We're doing orientation now. The next thing is going to be the contact and course validation. You're going to understand that later. And that is why I said, please, I'm begging the name of anything you hold there, stay till the end of orientation. Stay till the end of the orientation. Then the admission number and downloading and sharing of certificates, we're going to explain that. We're going to tell you when your training is going to begin fully, and we're going to tell you when your training is ending. And then the Startup Innovation Hub is the hub where we have people after the training. We divide you guys into groups. Give you a real-life project, and induct you into our Startup Innovation Hub. All right? There we will help you, position you for jobs, continue the mentorship, discover most of you that have what it takes to be founders and co-founders and all of that. So that is what we do there. So having said that now, we will go down to the next thing. And I'm going to invite Mr. Paul. I'm going to invite Mr. Paul to come talk to us very briefly about these 5 tech tracks. He's going to talk to us about these 5 tech tracks, right? And let us understand what you're going in for. Most of you just selected because you did not have an idea, right? So let's have these. Yeah, someone is saying, Michael Austin, I love you, Mr. Stewart. Oh, I love you too, Michael Austin. And he said, I love you, Mr. Paul. Okay, Paul will respond for his own. I'm not respond for him. He's a village man. So it's time you're going to be able to know your different tech tracks and make up your mind, right? So please let us welcome Mr. Paul so that he can come talk to us about these tech tracks as fast as possible so that we can proceed with other things. Thank you. Mr. Paul, if you can hear me, please.
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Stewart, and every other Harvox member here on the call. Thank you for having me. And someone said he loves me. Ha. I love you too. I love you too. Thanks for being here. So we're going to discuss these tech tracks. I believe before you pick up your phone to register for a course, we must have gone or done our research to understand and to know why we're choosing any of the tech stack. So we're going to start with the product design. I have a popular or a usual illustration for product design. Like I always say, product design is just basically about solving problems for users. All right. It focuses on how a product is going to look like, or how users are going to use the product, how it's going to feel, how it's going to work. Most popular example I'm going to use is the architects and the civil engineers. Before ever a civil engineer will go to site to start foundation or start building, there must be an approval from the architect. There must be exchange of material, let me put it that way, from the architects, between the architects and the civil engineers. So what the architect is bringing on the table is it's called architectural designs. And that will guide the engineers on what to build, how the building is going to look like, how the building is going to be assessed, and so on. So in product design, the product here we're talking about tech product here, which includes your website, your web app, your mobile app, your desktop app, and so on. So this is the product we're talking about. And when we talk about the design of this product, it's just the creation of the prototype of this product, what it's going to look like, how our user is going to use it, how it's going to work, and how it feels. All right. So that is basically what product design is. And people who do all these things are called product designers. They basically study how users behave. Product designers study how users behave. They understand how users, like what users needs, what their pain points are, and so on. So if a user is using a website, you understand that most times your hamburger menu, or what we would popularly call the menu button, is usually placed at the right hand side. But currently, if you're using the latest version of Facebook and you go to Facebook, you realize that Facebook has just changed their hamburger menu to the left hand side. It's the work of the product designer. Maybe they've made their research backed by data to conclude that, okay, users prefer to have their hamburger menu by the left hand side. So these people, they design flows, they design wireframes, and of course interfaces. Wireframes, we're going to walk through all of this when you start your classes. You first of all do your sketches, then you go to your fidelity, your low fidelity and high fidelity. All of this just to validate your idea before it goes into it comes out as real product design and handed over for development, right? And one thing you must have in mind is that product design is not just about beauty. It's about the functionality and the experience, right? Your product being beautiful is not enough. What's most important is the usability. That your beautiful product, is it usable? Is it useful? Is it usable or useful? I don't know which is better, but the ability for users to use a product matters so much, as much as the beauty. So these guys who do these things, who design and get the product ready from ideation, gives everybody an idea of what the product or the project looks like before it goes into production. They are called the product designers, and they use tools like Figma. They use tools like Adobe XD, and for OGs, they can even use Microsoft Word, MS Word, right, or PowerPoint to design. Right. So the tools doesn't matter. What matters is the design concept itself. So that is that for the product design, and we have good instructors for that stack. And as time goes on, you'll be introduced to instructors for those of us who make it to the final phase. And second on the list, we have the web development, right? It's very common, it's very popular. Everybody basically knows what web development is, but I'll still throw more light. It is the process of building websites and web applications. So now we're done designing, we need to now bring it to life, which is what the civil engineers do. Start laying foundation, do the casting, do the DPC and to window level and all of that. Web development is basically the process of building websites and your web applications. Right? Yeah, it covers what the users see and how things work behind the scene. What the users see. So currently you're on this call. If you're on this call, you're using the Zoom website. If you're not using the Zoom website, you're using the Zoom mobile app. If you're not using the Zoom mobile app, you're watching from Facebook. You're using the Facebook web or Facebook app. So everything you're seeing right now is being done by the web developer. What you see and what you cannot see that makes what you see possible. They are all in the process of under web development. All right, web development. And web development is divided into two, right? We will know the front end web development and the back end web development, where the front end handles the user interface, basically what you see. And we have tools that makes this possible. We have the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript, which is the basic illustration for that. It's just the human body. The skeleton is the HTML, the skin and the skin is the CSS, then the muscles that gives you the energy, the ability to work is the JavaScript. That is how that is being handled. Then the backend handles logic, data manipulation, and servers. So those things you don't see that enables the things you see are called the backend, are called the backend processes, or are handled by the backend developer. When you click a button, something happens. Your data is being fetched from somewhere. Your data is being validated. Your data is being processed, and a response is being sent. All of those processes happen in the backend, and they are handled by backend developers. They use tools like they use programming languages like JavaScript for backend. They use Python. Some use Java, and so on. All of these tools are not in competition with each other. They are just there to make life easy for developers. Choose what works for you, and you're going to achieve what the next person will also achieve. Right. I did mention PHP, which is one of the OGs for backend development. So basically, web development connects users to digital services. It connects users to digital services. This digital service was designed by a product designer, but users cannot use a product just designs. These designs must be brought to life. So web developers bring these designs to life and allow users to use this product. Then next on the list is digital marketing, right? Digital marketing. It's basically the promotion of products online. It's basically the promotion of products online. Of course, it uses the internet to reach the right audience. Excuse me. The internet is a very, very wide place, very large community. So the process of bringing this product you've built and bringing it online for people to see is what constitutes the digital marketing. It includes social media, email, and search engine marketing. Most persons prioritize social media because people are always there Some market via email, some market via search engine. It also covers content and paid ads. All of these things, anything you have to do online to sell your product, to reach your market, to reach your audience, is categorized under digital marketing. And of course, in Harvox, we're going to teach you everything you need to know about digital marketing. We're going to teach you the tools you can use for your digital marketing, and we have products you can practice with. So this is not a thing of coming to learn theories and you're done. As you're learning, you're being assigned to products and you're going to practicalize everything you've been taught. If it works, you see that it's working. If it does not work, you see that is not working, and you're going to know why it is not working. That is the beauty of learning from Harvox. So away from digital marketing, we'll move over to data analytics. Data analytics, just like the name, data and analytics. It's just you analyzing data. And when we talk about data, we don't mean your normal data bundle. We're talking about real data. An example of a real data is the information you provided while you're registering for this program. You entered your name, your email, probably your course, your gender, and so on. That is what we mean by data. And this data was sent somewhere. This data was retrieved. This data was cleaned. Most of you, when you're supposed to write your name, you wrote your username, you wrote your email and all of that cleaned. This data was then analyzed and your emails were fetched. That was how you were able to receive emails, congratulatory emails. And that was how you were able to join the group. So the data analysis is the process of studying data. And I've given us example of what data is. The picture you post on Facebook is a data. The text, your comments, your text message, your videos, all of these are different data types. And of course, this data must be analyzed and processed. And people who are in charge of analyzing this data are the data analysts. Data analysis is so beautiful that it cuts across programming, it cuts across every other part of tech, because as long as tech is concerned, tech is being run by data. If there is no data today, there will be no tech. So as long as there is tech, anywhere there is tech, anywhere there is data, there is a data analyst. That is the beauty of data analysis. Of course, it helps people make better decisions, because if we send out a survey and 100% say I like blue and white website, then 20% says I like red and white website, you understand that from the data, okay, 100 persons want blue and white. That means we're going to build our website to be blue and white, because we have more people who want blue and white. At that point, that data insight has given us the opportunity to make decisions for our business. I've said it here, the data analyst collects data and clean. And very important, they use tools like Excel, SQL, Python, etc. So when you hear data analysts say I'm doing Python, don't think they are web developers. So they will still also have Python programming in data analysis, because you must write script to clean your data, to also validate your data sometimes, right? And in summary, a data analyst turns raw data into insight. Raw data into insight. Those of us who make it to the final phase and start learning data analysis at Harvox, you will see how data really works, how real data works in businesses, because there are a lot of products incubated at Harvox or being incubated at Harvox that you're going to work with. You're going to work with their real data. Of course, you're going to sign some non-disclosure agreements. You're going to work with them and you're going to help them make business decisions, right? And then cybersecurity. Just imagine Nigeria without our military personnel. There will be crime everywhere, right? And that is why we have the cybersecurity. Just like the name, cybersecurity, internet security, the act of being safe online. A lot of things are happening. a lot of data transportation from one domain to another. You need to know how to stay safe online. And that cybersecurity experts are the ones that help us to stay safe online. As a cybersecurity expert, you're going to learn how to how to secure networks. You're going to learn how to secure products. For example, a careless developer can build, not even a developer can build a system, and that system might be vulnerable, might have some vulnerabilities. So as a cybersecurity expert, it is your duty to make sure this product passes some security tests, and you're going to learn how to conduct those security tests. And of course, it doesn't just end with products. As a cybersecurity expert, you also have the responsibility of ensuring that everybody online is safe, not just products. Everybody online is safe. So you're going to do this course with us for 3 months, cybersecurity, and you're going to have products. The most interesting part of all of this is that as you're learning, there are real products you're going to work with. You're going to practicalize with real products, and you're going to see how they work in real life, right? Not simulations. This is now real life projects you're going to work with. And we're going to be on this journey with us for the next 3 months. Trust me, our instructors are sound, and it's a journey you would never regret. These 3 months, first 3 months of this year, will be the best 3 months for the year 2026 if you work with us on this journey. Thank you so much, Stuart and the Harvox team, for this opportunity. And at this point, I have to yield my mic. Hello, Stuart. Confirm if you can hear me. Please, Stuart, if you're speaking, your mic is muted.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, so please, if you're there, you can do well to say thank you to Mr. Paul. If you enjoyed that section, do well to say, can do well to say thank you to Mr. Paul. Thank you to Mr. Paul, yeah. Okay, yeah, someone said, I love your pattern of explanation. Amazing, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dawo Faith said, this is very detailed. Thank you. Joyce said, a great one there. Thank you. Amazing. Someone else said, you did justice. You just did justice. Amazing. Well done, Paul. Oh, someone said, thank you, Mr. P. Oh, all right. I like that. That sounds cool. All right. Okay, guys, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. All right. For those of you in web development, you will have the opportunity to meet with Mr. Paul. This is not me bragging about my teammate and best friend, but this is one of the finest developers you have alive in this part of the world right now. And it will be most of you in web development will have the opportunity to meet with him. Don't worry, there's another one coming. That one is coming. You hear from him when it's time. You hear from him. Okay, so let's move on. What are we next to? All right. So here are the rules. Okay. So somebody say rules. If you're there, say rules. This is the part some persons might not like, Sha, but the game is the game. So somebody say rules. Rules. Somebody say rules. Let's get started. Yeah, Gospel is asking, do we have opportunity to change track before the start date? Stay till the end of this training. I'm begging you in the name of God. Stay till the end of this training. Yeah. Rules. So let's go. Rule number one, be on time for classes. Please listen carefully. There is something, when people say something is free, I mean, you will later find out that there is a whole lot you're going to be putting in. For example, you're going to be paying transport to the hub. That's an investment you're making. You're going to be buying data when you're at home to practice. That's investment you're making. When you come for training, you might eat. That's why I said the idea of it is free is something you just have to let off your head now. So don't say because it's free, don't expect that we're going to be playing with it. So we will not care after. No, no, no. Be on time. So depending on your stack, you're going to have one day is going to be in the morning, another day is going to be in the afternoon. So you have classes a week, twice a week, except when a boot camp is fixed for Saturday, depending. But you have classes twice a week, right? So please, if the day you have your 9 o'clock class, you have to be on time. If you're an hour late, you will not be allowed into the class. It doesn't matter if you like, say you were trekking from Bayelsa, you will not be allowed into the class. The reason is this. Now listen, this is not we saying, oh, we want to be wicked to you or anything, or we don't understand how much sacrifices you're trying to make and all sorts. The truth about it is simple. Our trainings are hands-on. Our trainings are intense. Our trainings are hands-on, our training are intense. Therefore, we cannot afford that you come in and before you know it, you start losing interest because you've missed a whole lot of things. All right? You've missed a whole lot of things. When you start, you're going to see. The trainings are going to be such that if by any means you even mix a class, you're not going to be at peace because you know that a whole lot would have gone down. So if once you're 1 hour late, you'll not be allowed into the class because you're going to scan your attendance every day as you come for class. And the attendance will expire after 1 hour. The attendance QR code will expire after 1 hour. So be on time to class. If you miss classes 3 times, you're out. If you miss your training 3 times, you're out. You're evicted from the training. So that means consistency, dedication is important. So we understand how things are. Something might come up, but we're saying that for this training, you have to do everything possible. Our rule is very simple: no excuses. No excuses. No excuses, right? No excuses. So if you once you start your training, you've made up your mind, I'm going to do this, so you're coming in for it fully. Please, I beg you, no excuses. Now, maintain professional relationship with tutors. Maintain professional relationship with tutors. All right? Your tutors are amazing people, which I can assure you, you will get to like them, both male and female. Um, they are very friendly people. They are intelligent and smart people. But all in all, I beg you, you will have to maintain professionalism as much as they are doing the same. Do not mistake their friendship, their kindness, and all of that for so many other things. We must try to maintain boundaries. I can assure you one thing: they will be professional. For the females, I can assure you, no one is going to molest you. No one is going to embarrass you. Nobody is going to I can tell you that for sure. For the guys, the same thing. So maintain that personal relationship with them. You will play, you will laugh, you will build friendships, and that's okay. Number 4, keep the convenience clean at all times. Please, we have a very clean and comfortable convenience. where you can go do your stuff. But I'm begging you, especially the guys, my fellow men, please. We have ladies amongst us. Our job is to also protect them, care for them, and look out for them. And one way you're going to do that is to ensure that the convenience is clean. You know how we guys do our thing. We don't care. We're just, that's okay when it's your own toilet, your own convenience, and all that. But in this case, where we're going to be dealing with, mixed sex, ensure that you keep it clean. There is water. Once you're done you're doing your stuff, flush properly, just flush properly, right? And let it go. All right. Clean up, don't, and all of that. If you notice there is no water, call the attention of the admin. Call the attention of the admin. Please do not mess up that stuff. The same thing goes to the ladies. Please, you guys understand this more than I do. You understand the importance of ensuring that the convenience is very clean, very, very clean, and so that your health as well is something we're paying attention uh, to. Okay, so I'm seeing your question, Choice Emmanuel, Mr. Stewart. Please, how you even knew my name is my problem, but that's fine. Mr. Stewart, please, what is the starting time and closing time depending on the session? So it's okay. I will answer your question very soon. Okay. So please, let's keep it very clean. Now, listen to this. For our paid trainees, please, they are also our VIP. So if we find out that you guys are messing up the place, we'll lock it. When you come for your training, you go downstairs, look for where you help yourself, and we'll lock it. Keep the keys for only our paid trainees when they uh, come up to when they want to go and do their stuff. All right. Now, number 5 say report to training with your laptops. We've already said this. You need a laptop. We don't want to deceive you. This is 2026. All right. This is 2026. We don't want to deceive you. Don't, this is not a case of motivation. Oh, I started with a phone and all that. Yes, we know people that started with a phone. We even have one who is doing so well now. But that's not what our training is. So you must have a laptop. We mentioned that in our flyer, or have access to one. Now, listen to this. This is your best opportunity to look out for people who can help you on your journey. You know someone who does have a laptop and you don't have, all you've got to do is just plead with the person and say, oh, I have trainings Monday and Wednesdays, or I have trainings Tuesdays and Fridays, or something like that. Please, can you help me? Let me borrow your laptop and I will use them. Please. See, don't be shame, don't just be shameless. Be shameless, right? Be shameless. Just this is your best chance to build yourself. This is your best chance. Number 2, you can also take this opportunity now to reach out to your family and friends. After all, most of you during your birthday, you drop account number and say, people, this is your time. You can actually do that and tell people, oh, I've gotten this scholarship to learn a tech skill at Harvox Tech Hub. All right. And please, I beg of you, can you support me? I want to get a laptop. You can reach out to 20 people you know that can support you. 10K, that's 200K. You can get a good laptop for that amount that you can start up with. All right, that you can start up with, learn, make money. We'll have someone at Garrison. If you're interested, you can hit me up later on WhatsApp. I will share his contact with you. He will give you good laptop within that range. For now, you don't need laptop of 500,000, 600, except you have the resources. But you can start up with something London used and begin to build yourself. All right, this is your best chance. I'm begging you. This is your best chance to build yourself, where you're going to learn under discipline, where you're going to learn with intense pressure and all that to become the best you can. Then respect one another is number 6. Please, this part is very important to us. The fact that you're going to be in the same class with someone doesn't mean mean that we should insult ourselves. People don't look like who they will become. And the truth about it is that if you cannot respect yourselves, there will be a problem. You're going to have fracas, and that won't be good. Respect one another. Respect one another. The fact that some person signed up for this training is free doesn't mean that they don't have the resources for a paid training. It's true. So don't say because it's there, everybody. No, no, no. Respect one another. Instead of disrespecting yourselves, identify your weaknesses and focus on your strengths. Love each other and respect one another. I beg you. I beg you. You can disagree respectfully. You can disagree respectfully. You can have conversations over stuff. Okay. In any case, if something comes up that you can handle, please do well to report to the tutor or your admin and say, this person did this, I didn't like it, or this person did this. We'll be able to. We've never had altercations at the hub for any cohort, and yours shouldn't be different. Rather, what we've had over the years are people who have come together to build solid friendships and all of that. All right. So please, I beg of you, respect one another. Number 7, do and submit all tasks given during classes. I beg you, I beg you. All the tasks that you're going to be given, do and submit them. Do and submit them. Most times you're going to be given an Excel sheet where you copy and paste your tags. Please do, because listen, if you don't submit your tags, if you skip 3 of your assignments or tasks during the training, you're out. If you skip 3 of your tasks or assignments during the training, you're out. So please do well to do your tasks and assignments. Those tasks and assignments are designed to help you practice. They are designed to help you learn, okay, so that the tutors will know where they need to focus more on. Our idea is to make every one of you good and make sure that these 3 months is not a waste of time. All right. All complaints during the training period goes to the admin first. So our admin is Miss Sate. You're going to get to meet her. Her name is Sate, Saate. Her name is Sate. So please, any complaint goes directly to the admin. And I'll also beg you now to learn how to work with our admin. She's going to be under pressure to deliver. So most times you might feel maybe you feel like maybe she's against you or she's quarreling with you or she's being rude or something. No, trust me, she loves you more than anyone else. All right, she's working so hard behind the clock to make sure that this training is successful. We only decided to handle this orientation ourselves so that we will cover up all the gray areas so that when you come back to complain, we'll tell you we're the one who did it ourselves and all that. Victory Friday, thank you so much. You're doing amazing stuff. Thank you for your energy. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's her name. That's how it's spelled, Miss Satya. So all complaints during the training period goes to the admin. Number 9, sort out any issue about your scholarship credentials within the first week of training. Sort out any issue. Sort out any issue. I'm going to say that again. Sort out any issue about your training. Any issue about your training. Any issue about your training. Sort it out within the first week. Sort it out within the first week. Any issue you're going to have, any issue you have, sort it out within the first week. I beg you. Please, after the first week, trust me, that's it. Otilo, nobody's going to listen to you anymore. So try as much as you can to sort out sort out your issues within the first week. Okay, so whatever issue, for example, your email, you can't download your acceptance certificate. I'm mentioning these things now so that you know that we've seen them over and over again. So when you start experiencing it, you don't panic. All you have to do is follow the right procedure and sort out your issue. So, I couldn't download my acceptance certificate. My email is throwing up an error. My name was wrongly spelled. We will not spell anybody's name wrongly. We're taking exactly what you give to us or what you gave to us. But if you find out later that maybe the way you wrote your name, maybe you put in your surname first before and all of that, you can. So you sort out all of that within the first week of training, okay? Then number 10 is show up. Show up. Immediately after this orientation, we're going to be dropping our social media handles. Do well to go and follow. In short, it's compulsory. Go and follow. Go and follow. So that whatever activity you're doing on social media, you tag us, we're going to share what you're doing on our own platform. We give our students visibility. We give our students visibility. We're not shy. We don't shy away from our students. If we're training you, we're proud of you and we want to be part of your journey. One of the things you're going to learn along the line will be, um, you know, how to position your social media, but you're not coming to learn at Harvox and you hide. So your Facebook, your LinkedIn, everywhere, go and position them properly. Get ready. You're going to show up. Even the Bible said you can't light a candle and put it under a bushel. So you're going to show up. You're going to show up. I'm begging in the name of God, you're going to show up. You're going to show up. So if you're with me, please type in the chat box, I will show up. I will show up. I will show up. All right. This is so important to us because we understand how the game is played. Most people go, they are doing training. When they are done with training, they start asking, okay, how do I get jobs now? Who is going to give you job when they don't even know what you're doing? Who is going to give you job when your social media handle did not tell the story of your journey? So we're going to be helping you tell your story. We're going to guide you, be able to tell your story and show up intentionally. All right? And show up intentionally. So I will run through this very, very fast. Be on time for class. For your classes, we said if you're 1 hour late, you will not be allowed into the class. Don't quarrel. Don't go and start quarreling the admin. Now I'm the one telling you. You're hearing it from us directly. So please, be on time for your classes. If you miss your classes 3 times, you're out. You'll be evicted. So that means you're not going to miss your training 3 times. All right. Once you miss up to 2 times, you're already on red alert. So be careful. Again, I said your class is going to be twice a week. For these 2 times, one day will be in the morning, 9 a.m. The other day will be in the afternoon, 1 p.m. That's how your classes are scheduled, 9 a.m. and 1 p.m., 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Then don't miss classes, of course. We said you should maintain professional relationship with your tutors. Keep the convenience clean at all times. Report to training with your laptops. Respect one another. Do and submit all tasks given during classes. All complaints during the training period goes to the admin first. Sort out any issue about your scholarship credentials within the first week of training. Within the first week of training. And we said, show up, ladies and gentlemen, show up, show up. All right. Okay. All right. So let me proceed like this. We're almost there, guys. Just be patient. We are almost there. We're going to do this real quick. Just a minute. All right. So I'm going to be inviting uh, Mr. Paul for 5 minutes again. All right, and then so he's going to come talk to us very quickly about health stack. This is an opportunity for those of you with medical background. All right, it's a product. So for those of you that will make it through, to make it in, that will start your training, while you're also training, we're creating an opportunity for you to attach yourself to a product and be learning how it's done and be positioning yourself so you can build your portfolio. And maybe if you're doing well, that can be your breakthrough. So, Mr. Paul, if you're there, if you can run us through what this is, the opportunity for those with medical background, what's all about. I think we're taking about 4 people, if I'm correct. So please go ahead, do that so that we can proceed from there.
All right. Thank you so much for that. And yes, excuse me, we're going to talk about head stack again. Should I say good evening once more? I've already done that. So head stack, please confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, you stopped sharing your screen.
Yeah, just proceed. Proceed with it. I need to power on the tab again.
Okay. So at Harvox, we just like during the introduction, Mr. Stewart made mention of having products. He also explained to us that at Harvox we are fully into product development, development, and one of those products is the head stack infrastructure. So if you're on the call, you might want to check out headstackhq.com. Headstackhq.com. You can check that out later, and you're going to see what we're building with the head stack infrastructure. It's basically a modern medical data infrastructure for Nigeria, where everything about healthcare management, data management, operations, validations of healthcare personnel, validation of healthcare infrastructures is being managed. And in a layman explanation, we could say we are building for the healthcare industry what Paystack built for the financial industry. That is the best explanation you can give to health stack. The Paystack for health industry. And we are at the phase where we've started testing waters. We've launched out several market penetration strategies, and it's a very broad project. And trust me, if we decide to involve every one of us here on this call, we'll comfortably get involved in the project, and it's a very broad project. Now we're making this open for those in the health industry. As students or as a health practitioner, you could come in and be part of the health stack startup. Be part of the health stack startup where we focus on the patient identity. We've also focused on, like I said earlier, medical records, consent management, and so on. And we're making this open for just 4%. to be part. 4 persons you'll be exposed to. Just give me a second. Let me make sure you can hear me clearly.
Okay, guys, just hold up, hold up. Mr. Paul will continue with us. Just hold up a little bit. Okay, guys. I deeply apologize. Let us be able to get us back on track with what we have. Okay, so please, sorry, once again, if you can hear me, just confirm to me in the comment section that you can hear me. So why I share this screen again. All right. Okay. All right. So Mr. Paul was saying, so we've got this. I'm going to bring him back later, so we don't waste time. We've got this, but it's a massive opportunity for those of you coming in. And then we also need your help as we continue to grow Health Stack. All right. So I'll run you through the next part. So what's next? The training is completely free. We're saying this so that you don't fall for scams tomorrow. Nobody's asking you to pay anything. Please, including your certification, it is completely free. All right. Get your transport fare ready. You're going to, if you go to our website, you will see the address. We're also going to send the address and probably direction documents to help those of you that want to come from one place to another. But get your transport fare ready. And it's simple. If you find out it's going to cost you 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 daily, you just know that, okay, a week is going to cost me 6,000. What I need in a month is about 24,000. You just look for a way to get that. Like I said, if you have to tell someone, please help me, this is you building your life, right? So do what you've got to do. Then you're going to download your acceptance certificate. Please listen. You're going to download your acceptance certificate. When the time comes, we're going to let you know how you're going to go about that sometime within the week. Share on your social media, and you're going to drop screenshots on the WhatsApp platform. You will share your acceptance certificate. It's part of what we say you're showing up. You will have to show up. You're going to drop your acceptance certificate. You share that, you do a screenshot, you drop on the WhatsApp platform. We will guide you how you're going to do that. It's a very simple process. You visit the Harvox Group app, which we're going to share the link with you. You put in your email and stuff. You get your details. You just go download your certificate. Of course, you might even do it when you come to the hub. We're going to guide you through to do that. Then right there, you're going to get your admission number. You reconfirm your training days, and then your training starts. If there is any changes there, we're going to let you know. All right, let me bring in quickly. We're almost there. We just have we're almost there. So be patient, and this part is the most important part that we want to start entering to. So Mr. Victor, can we have you? You're going to do two things for us. You're going to talk to us more about the AI components that we're introducing into all our courses, the importance and how they should position to take advantage, and then talk to us a little bit about Invoicer. So guys, Invoicer is one of the supporters and sponsors of DSP300. So anywhere you see Invoicer app, anywhere, please support them. We'll drop their social media handles. Go and follow them, support them. If you're running a business, download Invoicer app. Please. They are supporting this program, and we have to also support them. Mr. Victor, if you're there, over to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Always happy to be in the
Hello, Victor, are you there?
Hope you can hear me.
Yes, go ahead now. What did you say?
Okay. Where do you hear from me last?
I think you just started. You can as well just start afresh. Please go ahead.
Right. So let me come back again. Good evening, everyone. My name is Victor. So I'm given two talks to talk about this evening. So I will just run through two of them. The first one is the AI component in our tech learning skills. There's a popular statement that we're revolving around lately, which involved that AI is come to take away many of us, take away a lot of jobs. And if you don't prep for it, or if you don't prepare for the new dynamics, they're going to be left out. Despite in this case, such learning, AI is going to play a very big role. There are a lot of things that will be coming out that is going to make what you are used to or what you know obsolete. So it's better, it's not left for us to adopt to the new way of life and adopt AI into our every thought process. That's going to make us standard and going to make us relevant in the next 2 to 3 years. Like, for each stack coming from product design, coming down to data analytics, coming down to web development, uh, and the rest, digital marketing and the rest. Every single stack have an AI component. Every single learning phase have an AI component that's going to be introduced with them. So all these are basically introduced. So this is our learning cohort, right? At the first learning cohort, we should be doing introducing AI, so that we don't just learn and hit the market and see that the market is evolving and we're still learning what's in the past. We learn and evolve with the market so that when we get out there as a full-fledged uh, uh, tech person, we can easily adopt and will fully impair with what is trending in the market. I hope I do justice with that. Next on our track, we have a very beloved Invoicer. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on what Invoicer is. The opportunities that's open in the Invoicer team that any of us can indicate interest, and what it means for small business in general. So Invoicer is an inventory management tool, right? It's an inventory management tool and stock manager for small businesses. When we talk about small businesses, we're talking about businesses that like boutique, we're talking about shoe stores, we're talking about grocery stores, we're talking about people that sell shoes, clothes, and the rest, small businesses. So in layman term, let me break down what Invoice are all about. If you go to a place like Market Square, at the point of checkout, you see that they have a desktop, they have a system there with a scanner and the rest. Right, so that's their inventory management tool. This helps to keep record of goods and goods in their store, keep track of the goods in their store. Now, imagine all those entire system, all those entire stuff compressed into a mobile phone. That's what Invoicer is. So smaller businesses now have the opportunity for them to keep track of what they have in their store. And now we are going way beyond just having physical store, right? Smaller businesses now, you can be from a comfort of your home and I have an online store that is having a storefront. So all these are more services that Invoicer offers. So knowing any business owner, maybe you might be running your perfume business from your WhatsApp. You might be running your shoe business. You might have a physical store where you run. You have a business. Investor help you manage all this, especially when it comes to this era of tax and being able to differentiate between your business and being able to differentiate between your personal accounts, right? Preventing the government from coming to use concepts like presumptive tax and the rest. Investor bridge the gap for you, making you accountable, making you structured, and giving your organization starting from your small businesses. So you don't have to break the bank to keep track of your stock. You don't have to break the bank to keep track of your inventory. You don't have to break the bank to do it all with your mobile phone. You can access all of this, right? Opportunities are available in the Invoicer team. There are many more opportunities. If you love to join the amazing team, work on these projects, the door is open. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to say hi in the um in the WhatsApp group. If you love to learn more about it, love to get more information about it, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be open to discuss more about it. Steve, back to you.
All right, so thank you. Amazing guy. Thank you. So, like I told you, Victor, it's another person you're going to meet on your journey right here at Harvox Tech Hub. Um, Victor is a co-founder at Harvox Tech Hub. So, amazing guy, fantastic developer, retired product designer. By the way, Victor is actually the principal at techbleed.com right now. For those of you that have passion for media, you can also reach out to join the techbleed.com team. We have a whole lot of things you can join now and be, you can join now and actually be growing as fast as possible. Okay, just a minute, guys. Let me get something to ensure that we will not have. Okay, Paul, please, can we have you for just 5 minutes to wrap up that section that you were handling so we can tidy up and go?
All right.
So just hold on, let me share the screen again so that, are you with me, sir?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. All right, go ahead now.
Okay, so sorry about the break in transmission. That's why we are in Nigeria. That what makes us Nigerian. So we're talking about head stack, and we're talking about the opportunities for those with medical background. I tried as much as I could to explain what we're building at head stack. All right. Although the time might not permit me to go fully in depth, but the opportunities, let me just try to generalize it first before I break it down to those with medical background. Head stack as a startup, it provides an opportunity for those of us who end up studying digital marketing, because you have the opportunity to market a real life project digitally. And those of us too who end up as data analysts, Headstack provides the opportunity for you to manage data. Remember I said Headstack has the infrastructure to generate and share patients' medical history, medical data on their own consent. So everybody must approve before their data must be shared. So this data needs data analyst for insight. And just imagine you're getting started as a data analyst and you're getting started with real product, real project. Nothing beats that. Same thing as the developers, cybersecurity experts. This provides you with opportunity to practice with real products. Now, back to those of us with medical background. Just imagine as a medical doctor or medical student, you get the opportunity to be part of a product that enables users to verify if a doctor is actually a doctor. Remember, one of these days, when we were still in the ideation phase, we paid a visit to one of the I think president of the Resident Doctors Association of River State, and he was reporting he reported cases of quacks parading themselves as doctors, and because there was no means to verify who is a doctor and who is not a doctor. Head Start brings in that. And it also comes in with other infrastructures that also helps us to validate a registered healthcare facility and even try to bring you closer to healthcare facilities close to you. So it's an opportunity for those of us in the medical background or with medical background. You get to understand how tech works in your industry. So at this point, you're no longer differentiating, no longer separating tech and your industry and the medical industry. You're now seeing how tech is bridging the gap, how tech is solving the problem in your industry, and you're going to be part of those solutions. We're going to make open for entries for strictly those of us with medical background, and we're going to sit down, bring you in, position you, and see how we can grow together with you. Give you all the necessary support you need to grow both in tech and applying that tech in your medical industry. As we proceed, the link for the entry will be made available, and those of us with medical background will register and we continue from there. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. So, guys, this is another section most of you has been waiting for. This is another part of this orientation most of you have been waiting for. Just a second. Right here, we have the orientation. All right, so right here, we have the timetable. We have the timetable for so we call it the tentative timetable. So it means that in the next couple of days before your training starts, if there'll be any need for change, we're going to let you know. But you have 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is stated there at 12:30 p.m., which means that by 12:30 p.m., your class has begun to round up. But 1 p.m. max, you should have your class should have ended. Then 1 p.m. to 4:30, depending. Your afternoon classes most times can run up to 5 p.m. depending what you guys have to cover. All right. For example, on Monday, web development, data analytics, cybersecurity, digital marketing. On Wednesday, product design, web development. Thursday, data analytics, cybersecurity. Friday, digital marketing, product design. On Saturdays, you have boot camps. It is not compulsory, but most likely those that we have in these boot camps, you're going to have web dev, cybersecurity, data analytics. They're going to be having boot camps, but not regularly. Something that might happen once a month or even twice throughout the training, depending on the course. Data analytics might have 3 or 4 boot camps before the training. It's actually where they're going to spend time doing stuff, gisting, walking, interacting, tackling problems, learning new things, being a little bit more freer with their tutor to discuss on, different aspects that they didn't understand and all that, and learn new things, learn more difficult things. So it's a very interesting part. But now I want to pass a very important information to cybersecurity trainees. Please listen, cybersecurity people, oh yeah, please listen. Because of the nature of our training and how good we want you to have your cybersecurity foundation solid, you're going to be involved in a web development section for a couple of weeks. It might be 3 to 4 or to 5 weeks. And after that, you switch back. So you're going to have trainees. Your trainees are going to be crazy. Those of you in cybersecurity, it's going to be crazy. And no apologies, no whatever. It's what it is. If you want to be good, you want to be good. So you're going to engage in web development training so that you understand the basics of coding. All right, you have the basics of coding so that those of you that will be going into some aspects of cybersecurity, you will know what to do. By the 6th week of your training, you're all going to be involved in a cybersecurity awareness campaign where we're going to be involved in social engineering campaign, where we're going to be involved educating people on how to stay secured online. So this is one of the things that you're going to be doing during the campaign as well, during the training. But this is your tentative timetable, so take note of it. If you have any question, you drop it in. Don't worry, don't drop your questions here. I'm going to tell you when to drop it so that we'll see it all at once on YouTube and answer them accordingly. All right. Now let's go. Okay. So this is the part I want to ask you to get ready. This is the part I'm asking you to get ready. When you're in church, they will say the hour has come. So now I want to tell you that the hour has come. For those who has missed this aspect, I'm sorry for them. Please remember that when we started this training, when we started this orientation, we asked you to take a screenshot of you on this orientation. If you've not done that, please do it now. Do it now. If you've not done that, please do it now. You can just drop a comment. You can just drop a comment and screenshot, or you can just drop your name and screenshot. Just drop anything in the comment. You can just say, I'm present. If you've not done it before, do it and screenshot. Why I tell you the next thing to do. Okay. I am dropping a link. Please take note that this link is going to be activated immediately we end this training, this orientation. This link will be deactivated once this orientation is over. So you will see there, I just dropped the link, Harvox Official. Please open up that link and fill up. Now, say what you want to do. We know that most of you, after Mr. Paul must have gone through and given some sort of masterclass on those courses, you would have now gotten some sort of clarity on the course you want to do. Please click on that link I dropped now and fill up. Please put the phone number you used to register, the phone number we used to add you in this WhatsApp group. That's the phone number you should put. Also put the email, that email address you used to register. That's also what you should fill up. and your name, and now you select the course you really want to do. This is what we're going to upload on the Harvard School platform. That's what's going to appear on your acceptance certificate. That is the course we're going to give to you. You are not changing it. And if you later find that this is not course you want to do, no bother doing it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your 3 months doing try and error. So go ahead now. I'm dropping the link. I've dropped it before. I'm dropping it again. You will see it from Harvox Official. Please click on the link. I'm dropping the link. Please, on YouTube, I'm dropping the link. Some people are still saying, where is the link? I'm dropping the link. I'm doing it over and over again. I'm dropping the link. I'm dropping the link. In the link, there is a place for you to upload that screenshot that you've taken. There is a space for you to upload that. Please, we're doing this in the next 3 to 4 minutes before we take questions. Click on the link, go and fill it up, and then you can come back on your YouTube. All right, some persons are having issues. Please just hold on, hold on. Let's find out what the issue is. All right, please just hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's resolve the issue. Let's resolve the issue. All right, guys, please listen up. Listen up. So, all right, so let's do it like this. Now, please listen. I'm passing a different instruction. Please listen up. Listen up. It's okay, please. I've seen your complaints. I want us to leave you as fast as possible. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Come to the listen carefully, please. Come to your chat on YouTube. Come to your chat on YouTube and drop this information. Drop your full name, your email address, the course that you want, and the phone number. Look at the sequence on, follow the sequence on the um, follow the sequence on the, so drop all of them as a single message. Just separate them with a comma. Drop them as a single message. Just separate them with a comma. So your full name, comma, email address, comma, the course you're going for, cybersecurity, blah, 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 comma, and then the phone number. Please do that now in the chat box. In the chat box right here on YouTube. So forget about the link. I think they're having a little bit of issue now. So let's focus so we don't waste your time. Come to your YouTube section, put your name, comma, your email address, comma, your preferred course. If it's cybersecurity, you put cybersecurity. If it is uh, web development, you put web development and all of that. So please, you can do that now. Go ahead, please do that now. Please, I will say this again. I will say this again. Please come to your chat section on YouTube and provide the following information: your name, comma, your email address, comma, your preferred package. If it's cybersecurity, put cybersecurity. If it is web development, if it's data analytics, if it is digital marketing, if it is product design, you put that, and then um, you put your phone number. Please do that. Okay, yeah. So I think the link is working now. The link is working now. So let me drop it again. Awesome. The link is working now. So I'm dropping it over and over again. So click on the link, click on the link. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go and fill up. Fill up. Those of you that have filled up, if you have a question, please, you can go ahead and ask your question now. You can go ahead and drop your question so we can look at it. Go ahead, ask your question now. Please go ahead. You can ask your question now. Go ahead, ask your question now. Please, once again, I'm saying if you have a question, go ahead and drop your question now. Someone said, how do people working cope with the timing? That I do not know. They are the ones working, so they know what works for them. The timing is not supposed to be scheduled to fitting everyone who is working. Different people who are working have different timing and what works for them. So it's totally up to those who are working to check out and know exactly what will work for them. All right. Somebody's asking, when is the program starting? So training will start officially next week, Monday, 2nd of February. Training will start officially next week, Monday, 2nd of February. Thank you. Yeah, so let me keep taking some of the questions now. Mikhail is asking, is there of course, is there internship opportunity at Harvox? Yes, there is. In short, when you finish your training, we always make an internship call so you can join our team or go somewhere else and do your internship. What about students who have not written exams? Not lucky. That's not in our power. You signed up for the training. We do not have control over your exams in the higher institutions. We do not have control over what you want. Our job is that we've made trainings available, we've made facilities available, we've made tutors available. It's up to you to look at the days you have your training and make yourself available. You should know that what you're asking is not within our power. If you know that you're working, you're a graduate, you can't meet up, join the TechPass graduate program. All right, it's virtual, it's live virtual. TechPass is a subsidiary of Harvard Tech Hub as well. Right now, they are registering 5,000 Africans to train them in tech skills. So you can do that. What if someone doesn't have a laptop? My laptop don't crash. Well, Joseph, if you don't have a laptop, or according to your laptop has crashed, go and fix it. That's what you do to a laptop that's crashed. Go and fix it. Training starts on Monday. So you have almost 1 week from now to go and fix your laptop. So go and fix your laptop. Go and fix it. Would there be power supply? Good news, Steven. I don't know what you mean if there will be power supply. I don't know what you think we use in the hub. If we use, what's it called? Oxygen. There will be power supply. There is power. That's what we use. It's a tech hub. Power is at the core of what we do, of what we need. Please, when is the program starting? I mean, officially. Yeah, Victory Friday. And Victory, by the way, thank you so much. You've been, your energy has been amazing throughout the orientation. So training starts officially on 2nd. That's next week, Monday. Please, sir, for the sake of those working, why can't it be like 2 consecutive days to finish for the week? Well, I don't know. I really, really appreciate the fact that most of you are working and you like to sign up for the training. But just for 1 second, imagine if we fix the timetable to suit everybody. Another person that is working What if the person says the person wants Friday and Saturday? What if the other one that is working also feels that, why, let it just be morning? The other one says, so please, we appreciate that you're working. You have to adjust your schedule to meet up our timetable. We can't adjust our timetable to meet up yours. There are 300 people who signed up who are supposed to be part of this training. So we can't adjust the timetable to meet up the way each of the 300 persons will want it. Thank you. Person we carry laptop no supposed carry charger. I don't come. Okay. All right. Well, can someone without laptop, how about directions from different locations? You will get that, but notwithstanding, we're going to make a contact available so you can call. You have from now till Monday. You can also come down to the hub between now and Monday to know the place if you want to, right? You can do that. Or you can just go to Google Map as well, search for Harvox Tech Hub. You see the one that has Gentle Street. Gentle Street. That's it. You can use that as well if you're driving down or you're using both. Can someone without laptop who is planning to get one start the training and maybe merge with someone for the moment? Well, you only have the first 2 weeks, I guess, at at most. That's depending on what the admin would decide. That's not within my power. But I think you might have up to 2 weeks. But I'm setting off the first week. You can be pardoned. All right. After that, you must have your laptop. All right. Uh, Victory said, by what time? Victor, I don't understand. What are you asking time for? Someone at this point is still asking, where is the link? Instead of you to just scroll up and look for the link, you're still here asking, where is the link? When we shut the link down, your eye go clear. Okay. What date is the class starting? I've mentioned that. What time on Monday? I think, please, the training is starting on Monday. Only those who have class on Monday based on the timetable will come to class now. Emily there, which one? I don't understand what you mean by what time on Monday. I've shown the timetable. So only those that does have class on Monday, they are the only ones that will show up on Monday now, madam. Okay. Diamond, you're not seeing the link. If you like, don't scroll up and look for the link. Please, when is the training days? Emily, sorry, maybe you're just joining in. Go back and watch the YouTube, watch the video. Um, Victory. Victory says she slept off at some point. You never see anything. Check. I'm projecting the timetable now. I think I'm projecting the timetable now, so you should be able to see it very soon. Luma Celestine, I say Tech Pass Africa. Tech Pass Africa. I'll drop the information in the group later. Who is this? So it will be unfair to me that after staying till the last moment of the orientation, I'm unable to finish up. Okay, so let me even start saying this now. Please, uh, blackmail and gaslighting doesn't work on us, so don't even start it here. So you enjoy your day. Don't worry, it doesn't stop. We do everything we do it intentionally so that we're clear. So I don't know how you can submit the last task. We've shared the link over and over and over and over again. I've shared that link over 15 times. So how are we being unfair to you now? Makani Yina Owotoro Ubong 276. How are we being unfair to you? We've shared the link several times. So how are we being unfair to you? Please scroll up the comments and look for the link, sir. Scroll up, look for the link before you say anyone is being unfair to you. Scroll up and look for the link. Okay. Diamond says she can't see previous messages, so I'm dropping it for you now. I'm dropping the link one more time. I've dropped it 3 times now. I'm dropping it again for the 4th time. I'm dropping it again for the 5th time. Thank you. All right, so before we go, one more thing before we go. So this is very important now. Sniper Darlington, what's your question, please? Sniper Darlington, what's your question, sir? Those of you asking for cybersecurity, don't worry, you'll get information in the group. If possible, we might even have a special orientation section for you within the week, so and give you more further information. So you don't have to worry. We got you. We got you. We got you. We got you. Please, sorry. I want to share very important information for us so that you can. All right. Jane, I explained about the boot camp. It is not The boot camp is not, there is no time for it. The boot camps will be announced. If there is going to be a boot camp, it will be announced. It's a very serious business. So it will be announced. It's not just something that will happen and all of that. It will be announced. It will be announced, please. Peace. Peace Akban. Peace is not Tech Tab. It's called Tech Pass Africa. Let me drop the link. For those who are graduates, and if you're working, you feel like you can't make it through for this particular one, go and sign up for Tech Pass Africa. They have a graduate program. Their graduate program is called Tech Pass Graduate Program. Look for it, register. They are currently registering to train 5,000 Africans, and it's not recorded section. The sections are, what's it called now? The sections are live. It's live virtual section. They are not recorded, so they are not recorded. Okay. All right. Okay, so sorry guys. So please, this is Tech Up Port Harcourt. So for most of you that might not know, Tech Up Port Harcourt is Tech Up Port Harcourt is an event that is actually hosted by um, Harvard Tech Hub. All right, it's one of the largest events in Niger Delta. One of the largest events, one of the biggest events in Niger Delta. Okay, so we're going to be providing opportunity for most of you to volunteer. It's an event we created to help techies, young techies, senior techies, founders, businesses, organizations to be able to find expression. All right, it is the most inclusive event, tech event in Niger Delta, and it is hosted by Harvox. This is the sixth edition. We've been doing that now for 6 years. So all of you can actually be part of it. So when we're ready, we announce for those of some of you that want to be volunteers. So you can join in to be volunteers for Tech Up Port Harcourt. Most of you have never attended a tech event before. This is going to be an opportunity for you to attend the Tech Up Port Harcourt events. But now you're not just going to be attending, you're going to be attending at those who are organizing it. Okay. It's going to be an opportunity for you to showcase yourself, build experiences, see communities, connect with the right kind of people. But you're not doing it now because you want to beg for platform. You're doing it because you're the one creating the platform, because you're part of the Harvard family. So when we're ready, we're going to announce for the volunteers so that you can join in if you want. And it will be an amazing experience for most of you, right? It's going to be an amazing experience for most of you. All right. So thanks. Thanks